Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Let's do this. I got some personal ones here. Let me pull them up. Let's see. So you're born and raised in Valley, Manteca?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. I'm not Manteca, but I'm born and raised in Modesto, so.
Yeah.
Some Valleyites, I guess.
Yeah, right?
Valinians.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know, Manteca is not bad. There's just...
It's getting better.
Yeah. Not too bad.
Not too bad.
I can't complain. It's home.
Yeah, it's home. It's definitely home.
Yeah.
But, so now, you're now a family man, the full family of young shredders.
Yeah.
How's making the transition from old tall can Jason to Central Valley Rad Dad?
I mean, it really wasn't like, I mean, it's not much of a change. I'm just a dad now. I'm still kind of crazy and out there. A little bit of tall can still lives inside of me.
Really?
But it's just funner because my kids are crazy and they just hype me up to do even crazier stuff. So it's like, yeah.
That's tight. That's tight.
Yeah, it was pretty natural. Do you want to come say hi?
You want to get on the camera? You want to say hi to everybody?
Come say hi real quick. Just real quick.
Do a shout out of your Instagram handle.
Yeah, there
Get you some new followers.
Come on.
Chase_BMX, I think. Chase, in or out? Fortnite. He chose Fortnite.
He chose, yeah. He's busy right now. Oh, shit, that's too good.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah. So, there's a time you disappeared from us here in the Valley and you became the old showman, BMX show guy.
Yeah.
How's that? Can you elaborate on that? What he was doing back then?
That shit was tight.
It seemed like it was pretty sick. I was kind of rooting for you.
Yeah, like it actually was like weird how that happened. Like, so me and my daughter's mom, we'd moved to Fresno and we were there for like 3 days and found out she was pregnant.
Okay.
I just turned 18 and we had it so dead set in my head, you know, like I was just gonna ride bikes and party for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And like going from like that transition to like, you know, finding out she was pregnant last minute. Yeah, so anyway, so we were there for like 2 weeks or so and then she's like pregnant, you know, and like her family was pissed. They were just like, you're gonna have to give up BMX and this and that, and I'm just like, fuck that, like, I'm gonna make a career out of this, you know?
Yeah.
But, so I ended up working full time. I was actually working like 7 days a week at the gym on the weekends and then building custom wheels for wheelchairs during the week. And, yeah, so and then I started going to college full time. So I was doing that and I was home for maybe like 3.5 hours. I'd work from 5 a.m. till 2:30, then go straight to school and then get home at like 11, then get up,
Okay.
you know, sleep, get up, go back to work, do it all day. Did that
Same
for like,
thing every day.
yeah,
That's crazy.
for like 1.5 years I did that. And then graduated college and got a job offer in San Diego from an old sponsor and they wanted me to come out and be their graphic designer. So I was like, alright. So they like flew me out there just to check it out and I was like, I fell in love with San Diego. It was like, my office was 2 blocks from the beach and I lived up in Claremont. So I was always riding like YMCA skate park. Would see like Gary Young and Alan Cook and like those crazy guys, you know?
That's tight.
Like idols. And,
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, and then I was just like at work one day, and cause I was still riding and competing and just like, but I was also like working most of the time. And one of like the Monster reps was in there, and then we were just shooting the shit just like this. And next thing you know, like they're like flying me to like Mexico and like riding all these demos, and I don't know, it was hella fun.
That's just sick.
Yeah, just like traveling and all that.
That's dope, living the dream, man.
Yeah,
What all of them grew up
yeah.
wanting to do. That's so sick.
And my boss was so stoked that I wouldn't know, I would just go ride.
Hey, he was cool with what you had to do.
Yeah, like, and then my buddy Frank Johnson, I met when I moved down there. He was an athlete manager at one point, and like, so he was like taking me, like, we did like a pretty gnarly road trip to Vegas for a contest, and like, he would just take me all over, do all types of cool shit.
Yeah. I remember whenever there was like a big thing going on, like a show or a contest, like somehow you were there.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, I'd just like randomly pop in.
Shit was tight.
Mexico was crazy though.
I bet. How was that? Especially, were you like the only white guy out there riding like that? A bunch of Mexicans around, or?
Yeah, like one like event that I remember like the most. It's like the most memorable. It was like the 100-year anniversary for Harley Davidson, and so we're in Guadalajara, and like it's fucking crazy. Like Tecate, Jack Daniels, and Toyota and Harley sponsored this thing, and so I'm just getting like free Tecate and Jack Daniels all day. I'm also like riding demos like every 30 minutes.
You're still working.
Yeah, I'm like fucked up. And like I'm trying to like row sevens over this box, and like I'm landing and like fucking almost riding into the crowd, and it was just, but they all loved it.
Hey, that's tight. Well, you're Mexico. It's crazy out there. They like crazy shit.
Yeah, and then we like hopped in the back of this monster truck that had like these big ass speakers that fold out, and we drove down like some main street in Guadalajara, and there was like not an empty spot on the sidewalk for miles, and it was just like the whole city was just like,
damn.
yeah, and like we're riding through, and then there's like probably 1,000 Harleys behind us, and it was just,
That's sick.
And then we got to eat dinner. There's like this old bowl arena, and we walked over the top, and it's just like a little red carpet type thing, and it's just like a private little party, and it was like the president of Harley Davidson, like just like all these like big shot people, and it was like super
bars
weird
and shit.
Yeah, and I'm like some grimy fucking kid from the valley, like
riding bikes.
Yeah, drinking tall cans and riding bikes. And
That's
just,
so
like,
sick.
and I'm like just sitting there like, you know, they're like all elegant, and I'm like using my hands to like fucking rip the meat and stuff. I'm like, yeah.
Like, oh, it's dripping. It's like the sauce off your fingers.
Letting it drip in my mouth. Like
they pulled out the rack, put on the laps and shit. Let's eat.
I'm like using my shirt.
Yes, it's like chugging off the camera. Oh,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
There was like
That's
few situations like that I got myself into. I'd be sitting there like, how the fuck did I even get here? Like, what am I doing? Like,
That's amazing.
like, wow, what a blackout.
Holy shit, those are the good times. But I used to live blacking out.
Yeah.
I used to live like that. We got too many times. Shit, I remember every time I'd be at the house in Modesto. The next thing I know, Ben's at the house.
Yeah.
And then we're drunk. Next thing I know, I'm waking up at your house in Antigua.
We were doing like reverse Brody's and Ben's Camry, and
Oh my god.
it's tight, super drunk.
Super drunk. Cause there was a time, yes it was you. We got super faded at my parents' house back in the day. We woke up and you were gone. And you had a note next to my bed. He's like, sorry guys, I couldn't go to sleep, and sorry whoever's iPod that is, I owe it to you or something.
I don't think I gave that back to Ben for like a year.
Because I wasn't even his either. He borrowed that from somebody else.
Yeah. So he had to explain to them that I took it, and it was like a year later I finally gave it back to him. I think he ended up just giving it to me though. Like I gave it back and he's like, just keep it.
Just keep it. I don't even talk to that dude no more.
Yeah.
That's so amazing.
And I only took it because I knew that it had the song Evil Man, Dead Man by Catherine on it.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I could definitely ride from Modesto to Manteca if I just repeat this same song. Like, so I'm going to do that. And, you know, it took like 4 or 5 hours to get home. I'm sorry. That's right.
Yeah, I got 4 or 5 hours, my bad.
Yeah, so it took like 4 or 5 hours, and I finally made it home, and it was like 7 a.m. and I'm like just straight whooped.
Oh my god, I bet. I don't even know how many miles that is. That's fucking far.
There's too many.
You got Manteca, like, it breeds them different. And so I remember AV rode from Antigua all the way to Riverbank to get away real quick. Then he rode all the way back in the morning after her parents woke up or left or so.
Dude, I remember that.
That was so. You guys are insane.
Yeah.
Did you guys, you, AV, and Chris, haven't you pedaled from Antigua to ride National Park once?
Yeah, and then got a flat. Like right when we got there, it was like, I don't remember which one of us got a flat, but it was just like, fuck. And that time it took like 7 hours because we were on the other side, and so we're having to like hop fences and.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I wasn't as easy as the iPod would travel.
Yeah, no. I don't know how I got back that time.
That shit's gnarly.
I ended up like 3 miles out in the cuts, like, and I was like, oh, I could just take this road straight to my house, like,
Hey,
perfect.
here you go.
Yeah.
There's good, damn good times back then.
Yeah.
As soon as I got next, I got enough on here. That was the last one.
Yeah.
Ooh, alright.